I'm wondering if you can guess what I'm about to describe. It's something that has a huge impact on our health and how stressed our bodies feel. Now, here's the thing, it's not something that we can see. Most of us can't even feel it, even though it's been growing hugely over these last years. Any idea what it is? It's actually the radiation and Wi Fi signals coming from all the electronic devices we're around these days. So, how does that impact our health? Well, you see, our bodies send signals through our nervous system in certain frequencies. So, if our brain is regulating our heart, our digestion, our immune system, our sleep, there's a certain frequency it sends those messages in. Now, most of the things in the air, like a radio wave, doesn't affect this frequency because the range that our body communicates in, radio wave is way outside that range. However, the EMFs that our cell phone uses, that an iPad uses, that a wireless router uses are actually right in that same range as our body. And so they start to interfere with things. Here's an interesting chart for you. So this is a group of all these different studies that have been done. And they show, depending on how strong that wireless signal is, some different health consequences that can happen. So for example, brain tumors, cancer, heart disease, metabolism, DNA damage, reproduction, infertility, sleep, stress, immune system. Depending on how strong the wireless signal is, studies have actually shown what parts of the body it can affect. So, with that being said, the question is, what can you do about it? Well, the good news is there's some simple things you can do just starting out right at home. So for example, at our house, my wife and I, every night before we go to bed, we turn off our wireless router because one of the hugest times to have a minimal amount of wireless and Wi-Fi and EMF signal in your body is when you're sleeping at night. Because when you're sleeping, your brain's trying to heal and coordinate and get all of your body back online. And if that wireless is coming at the same time, it's going to interfere with things. So that's an easy thing you can do at night because hopefully you're not watching internet playing on the iPad in like 2 in the morning when you should be sleeping, right? So anyway, turning off the wireless at night. For our phones at night, we always have them either a couple rooms away or most commonly, maybe both, we turn them on airplane mode. If you turn your phone on airplane mode, it stops transmitting that signal. It turns off the Bluetooth and the Wi-Fi. If you're looking for more in-depth solutions, what we've actually done in our office here, a lot of people, when they come to our office for the first time, they come in and they go, it's very calm, it's very peaceful in here. The reason is we've worked with an expert in this field and he's helped us develop certain things. So some simple things, for example, in our office, our iPads are wired instead of wireless. It feels like we're going backwards with technology, but having them wired allows us to still be on our network without broadcasting those radiation different waves. So we have our iPads on airplane mode because the signal comes through this. We actually don't have a wireless router in our office. We've done some more intense things. For example, behind the regular paint here, there's a layer of black paint that has a graphite in it that blocks some of that outside signal. We even have a special film on our windows because when we were looking into things for this location, it turns out there's a cell phone tower right over there. There's a lot of other wireless in the building, so it's like we built a little moat around our office to help block some of those things coming in. So when people come to our office, especially adults or kids who are more sensory stimulated, more overwhelmed, more anxious, they come in here and they start to feel things relax. The gentleman that we worked with for this actually has a handful of families that we work with together. And one of the families had a young boy, their son, who would wake up every morning extremely groggy and tired and kind of on edge and angry to start the day. So he lent this family basically a bug net of special fabric that acts similar, where it blocks everything out. He lent this family this fabric, and the first morning the boy slept with it over his bed, he woke up and was actually like excited and rested and ready for the day, not angry and in a tough mood. So the family kept it for a while. The boy was doing great. They took it away, and the first night they took it away, he woke up again the next morning groggy and tired again. So it had a huge immediate impact. So if this is something that you're interested in, know that there's simple steps that you can take right away, shutting off Wi-Fi, turning your phone, iPad, whatever it is, on airplane mode. And then if you're interested in more details, if you want to reach out to this company, definitely let us know, because we have lots of resources that we love. We use them personally at our home, and it can have a huge impact on your health and your family's health. And the reason I feel so important to share this is because, one, it has risen so much over the years. We all have technology growing with us around the clock. But two, like I said, you don't see it, you don't feel it, you don't really know it's there, even though it has a huge impact on what we do. So if you're interested in more, definitely reach out. We have plenty of resources we love to share. I love to talk about this topic myself. But until then, know that if you're wondering what that missing piece might be in for your body's stress, your child's stress, that sense of overwhelm, it very well could be the Wi-Fi, the cell phone, the EMF signals that we're under.